Look at the picture. See the skull. Visible Frankenstein controls. The Brain Thoughts broadcasting radio. The Frankenstein earphone radio. The latest new skull reforming to contain all Frankenstein controls.
Today's episode of Frankenstein Control is...
What's going on there, bud?
I always get bummed out after the holidays, cleaning up all the discarded wrapping paper, putting the tree away. It's just a big bummer.
This is the doldrum part of the year. Jesus!
Oh, yeah! Santa Claus!
Is that him?
It's me, you fucking bitch! It's Santa Claus, and I'm here to tell you to stop being a little pussy boy and get up off your ass and start working out! Do those push-ups right now!
But I do push-ups.
You don't do enough push-ups, and I'll show you how with my 37-step tape of how to get ripped like Santa! That's right! Ripped like Santa will teach you how to lift presents like your mom lifts your dad in the air when they had sex to have you! Oh, God, that was a horrible image!
It's really specific.
Oh, God, I'm gonna throw up. Good! Throwing up's part of the 37-step plan, little man! I'm Macho Man Randy Savage, and I'm here to advertise for eating disorders.
Binge and purge, yeah!
Well, I just stopped by and destroyed your fucking wall, and now I'm gonna leave. Bye! Santa's such an asshole.
He's taking the bus.
But the bus has reindeer painted on the side. I thought it was my actual sleigh. I've been huffing paint in a paper bag. Oh, Santa. Okay, well that did spread a little holiday cheer. Actually, I'm a little less feeling not so bad. I think I might pick up that program, do some push-ups, do some elf-ups.
Might supplement my workout routine. He made a few cogent points there.
He's got that sweet ass fucking eggnog protein shake that sounds like a pretty good recipe.
Jesus, he sprayed a little on the desk when he was screaming. He spat a little, and it's sort of like eating through the table. It's caustic.
Yeah, I'm looking.
It's 151.
I'm looking through this plan. It's got like a daily, like a weekly diet kind of thing where you eat specific things on specific days. On Tuesdays, it says you're only supposed to eat paper and salt. So I don't think this is healthy.
If you go past how many steps? 37-step program. If you past the page,
it's pretty lengthy. It's quite lengthy. I gotta admit. I'm reading it through here too. Yeah.
After 17 steps, it just turns into a Pornhub playlist.
Oh,
what?
Of his selected curated videos that I guess he's put into a collection here.
I see what you mean. Yeah, he just has a whole bunch of accidental videos.
Oh, it still plays the theme though. Yeah, all right. I love it. Well, thank you, Saint Nick. Not exactly a sponsor. He just sort of used our...
He's everyone's sponsor.
I guess so. That's true.
This episode's sponsored by Santa Claus.
This episode is sponsored by Santa Claus.
He had 2 ankle monitors on.
He had ankle and wrist monitors.
What did y'all get for Christmas? I ask on a recording day of December 13th.
Well, I'm pretty confident that I'm getting a set of Bluetooth speakers for Christmas, and I'm getting a pair of sunglasses for Christmas.
Did I ever tell you about my Bluetooth speaker gift problem? So, my family will often do a white elephant gift thing where everybody buys some random shit and then you all fight over it.
Yeah, our family does that too. I love it.
Yeah. And 2 years in a row, I got a Bluetooth speaker before I had a smartphone.
Oh, no!
So it was just completely useless.
Well, where are they now?
I think I gave them to my dad.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know what he did with them because I don't think he had a smartphone at the time either.
Hucked them at squirrels? I don't know. That's what my dad would do.
Took them apart and, I don't know, turned it into a robot.
He pairs them to like devices on the inside of other people's houses and just waits until there's on this
speakers, and then he just drops it into their house through their window like a grenade, like a flashbang. They're like, Mom, Dad, don't listen. No.
Are you listening to Bluetooth speakers in there?
No.
Who are we, Taylor?
We are lost souls floating on that ever-flowing river of time, otherwise known as We Are Frankenstein Control. My name is Taylor Russell. It's a new year and a new me. I'm lifting various woodland creatures whenever I can. You know, getting those calorie counting. Works really well when you have to catch all the creatures that you eat. And boy, oh boy, this squirrel diet is helping me out. Speaking of squirrel diets, to my left is Ada Ship.
I'm Ada, and it's a new year, and I'm gonna be twice as queer. just doubling down on the gayness.
Just go super gay.
Yeah.
No reason not to.
Become a singularity.
Singularity.
Singularity. Singularity, cable guy. To my right is B-Rye.
I'm B. Rye, and really the only thing I asked for Christmas was more time. Well, it was more time off to spend with the baby and play Skyrim, and I got a lot of it because I lost my job.
Oh. Wait, really?
No.
Oh, okay.
I hope not. If this is airing in the future.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be real awkward if that were to,
Honestly,
by some horrible circumstance, happen.
It might be a gift in its own right.
Yeah.
You got the gift that keeps on
Now you
giving.
have to try to find something
Yeah.
new instead of just wanting to.
Yeah.
You can become the new deck swabby at the local Shoney's. They strap two big old mops to your feet like rollerblades, and you have to go around doing tricks like Jet Set Radio.
It actually sounds kind of dope.
It is pretty dope until
It only pays $3 an hour though.
they
It's
pay
not
you in
very
Shoney's
high.
milkshakes. They don't even pay you money.
They pay you in expired Shoney Bear dolls. Don't ask me how the doll is expired. They legally we have to point that out though.
Oh my god, I just want the idea of getting a Shoney Bear. I almost said Shoney Bear gorilla. Shoney Bear doll, right? You get a Shoney Bear doll, and then you look at it. It's a perfectly normal Shoney Bear doll, but you see the little tag on it, and you look at it. It says legally dead.
Have to have Marie Kondo help me put salt on this and throw it in a box and get rid of it.
This doll is legally dead and contains no soul.
Yes, exactly. That kind of connotation. I love that. Marie Kondo is Koji Kondo's niece.
Is that true?
No.
I mean, it could be true if she had an uncle named Koji Kondo, no relation to...
Really funny.
sort of like how everyone has an Aunt Kathy.
Oh, yeah, I got my Uncle Koji, dude.
That's the Japanese equivalent.
Yeah.
Slam back a Koji Cola. Ada, read any good books lately?
Yes.
What'd you read?
The one
Besides the novelization of the movie American Psycho.
Yes, I haven't read it yet. I did buy it. As I mentioned in the previous episode.
Wasn't American Psycho a book before it was a movie?
Yeah,
so it's the novelization of a movie about a book?
No.
It's the novelization of the movie Caddy.
The original novel. So a couple episodes ago, I mentioned I got a book called Dead Astronauts and another one called Shadow Bond, which is about the World Trade Center popping up in New Mexico.
You didn't even
or
get
something.
to read it.
I didn't get a chance to read it. The other one was too long, and I had too much
take it
other
back
shit.
to the library.
Yeah, to take it back to the library. But I am absolutely going to pick that up the next time I am there and see it.
I don't imagine it'll be on a long waiting list.
Well, it might. I don't know. Dead Astronauts. Was a
Dead Astronauts, yes.
very strange, very interesting book.
Dead Astronauts sounds like a fucking band you'd listen to, B, right?
Yeah.
It does.
That or Josh, one or the other.
One of the two of us.
We'll be like, listen to the new Dead Astronauts album, Playboy.
My phone keeps trying to suggest like his professional photo and actual name as my contact for him, and I'm like, no, the name Copernicus and the thumbnail of the Pope guy from Ghost has worked for years and will continue to do so.
Papas Fritas.
Yeah.
Papas Fritas.
I forgot that's what you call me.
It's one of the best jokes about Ghost ever made.
That's really funny. Sorry, Ada. Continue with your book.
reading
Yes.
Dead Astronauts.
Dead Astronauts. you know how like your standard story structure is your characters are introduced, the problem is introduced. Usually the problem is over close to the end of the book. In this story, the problem persists. The conflict is over because all the characters are dead in the middle of it.
Oh.
And
So it's Homestuck.
And it's got a similar level of weirdness to it. Like there's like a whole chapter where all it is the sentences they killed me and I came back.
Oh god.
It's just that for like 5 pages. And then there's another one where it's like just this list of how they is never quite explained what it is. There's like all these science fiction experiments and bioengineering that has happened and has resulted in a world that is devoid of any meaningful life, and a ever expanding city and company that fuels this this pointlessness. And there are these 3 people that are trying to stop it. One is an astronaut that came back to Earth because her mission failed. Another one is a former employee at the company. And the third one is a creation of the company that is like sapient plants that can take a human form. And
You sure this isn't just JoJo's Stone Ocean?
it's the Green Baby.
Yeah, it's the green. This is just Stone Ocean at this point.
It's very odd. It's a very interesting book. I would recommend it.
Who's it by?
It's
Maria Kondo.
Vandermeer is the last name.
Oh,
Keith. It's the guy that wrote Annihilation.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's the book with the crazy fucking colors.
Yeah.
On the cover. I like that cover. It's so colorful. It's like a Lisa Frank book from hell.
Yeah. It's an interesting, very strange book, and I would recommend it. That's my review.
You don't have to say Lisa Frank and then specify that it's from hell, Taylor.
Lisa Frank isn't from hell.
You don't know that.
Lisa Frank's, Lisa Ballpark Franks are fucking delicious multicolored hot dogs. Buy them for 4 cents a pound. Don't ask what they are made of.
They turn holographic.
They're made of those fucking leopards.
Yeah. They're made out of the rainbow tiger meat.
They're made out of the rainbow dolphin meat. You ever have dolphin?
Those rainbow dolphins get killed in a lot of rainbow tuna fish nets.
Yeah.
Sea mammals.
My wife's a sea mammal. I'm also reading a book. I'm kind of in the middle of it, called The Third Hotel, and it's a story about this woman that goes to a film festival in Havana, Cuba. And she's going to this film festival because her husband was a writer and like a film studier, and he was killed in a hit and run accident.
Golly.
And she's going there because she had the tickets and she's grieving and everything's falling apart. And she goes there and she sees her husband alive, and there's some weird shit that is going on that. Like he's a real person and like has acknowledged her, and it's unclear exactly what is going on here.
Prince and the Pauper.
I haven't finished it, so who knows how this is going to end? But I'm halfway through, and like I'm really liking it. It's a good book. So that is written by
Lance Puckett.
Laura Vanderberg, and I found this because I was trying to find another book by Vandermeer.
Has an eyeball on it.
Put up a picture of your Rurouni your Yu Yu Hakusho shirt.
Okay.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's a cool shirt.
I just want everybody to see your shirt. It's really cool.
I saw somebody at work wearing it. I'm like, oh, that's a rad shirt.
It's
and then I saw it at Five and Below, and like, I'm buying that shirt.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that shirt slaps. It's really good. I don't know. I want the world to know. I want the world to know.
Worn any shirts that slap recently?
No.
Besides your black T-shirt that has rips in it, I'm sure.
Hey. Well, hold on.
Yeah, see?
No, it doesn't.
That's a new one.
Yeah,
okay.
No, No, it's not an old one because it's got the pocket.
I forget what we were going to recently. I don't even remember what it was, but Lissa was like, now I'm going to get slightly gussied up for this. I know you like to dress like Carl from Aqua Teen, but like, please,
You got roasted, son.
please don't do that here. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't gonna, but
Dude, that's why I bought a nicer looking jacket than the one that I got. Is because I got sick of looking like a trash man.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm out with my girlfriend, I'm sick of embarrassing
The,
her.
the coat you've had a very homeless chic kind of
Yeah,
look.
exactly. So I want something more like, it still looks like I'm a homeless man, but it looks like I stole it from a stylish guy.
Okay, you stole it from Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, I stole it from Leon S. Yeah, it's Leon. It's the jacket that Leon Kennedy wears in the beginning of Resident Evil 4, and it fucking looks good. I like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
I like bomber jacket, aviator jacket. That's what it was classified as. It looked good, I like it. Speaking of girlfriends and artsy things that we've seen, I saw a movie. Mm-hmm. This is a few weeks ago.
Who knows?
From time of recording.
Yeah. This is probably our first episode of the new year.
Time is wibbly wobbly.
I don't know.
Man.
Yeah,
Sure
it's
is.
I have a whole bunch of episodes
in the bank.
Yes, in the bank. So I don't know how exactly they're going to be put up.
Well, regardless, this was a while back, but I'd like to talk about it anyway. Just for a
Sure.
second. It's called The Menu. It is a murder thriller cooking satire.
Huh.
It is a satire of a lot of things, but predominantly just the puffed up culture that surrounds high-end dining. You know, the whole like advanced gastronomy movement.
Yeah, all
you
that
know,
crap.
All that. If you've seen, I'll just say this: if you hate if you hate the show Chef's Table, then you're gonna love this movie because like it has so many elements of the crap that you see in that show, like played perfectly, perfectly straight, but like on purpose. You know, like it's meant to highlight the ridiculousness of the things that are going on, because what happens is all these people go to one of these, you know, $1,200 a head,
Right.
you know, exclusive fancy schmancy, you know, fancy schmuck dinners, and an entire like crazy ass like cult murder art piece starts occurring around them. As it turns out, the chef is kind of like this crazy megalomaniacal sick of this shit artist who hates all the people that he cooks for. And so
He's Damien Hirst.
yeah, and so like he basically, you know, traps everybody and, you know, captures them in this "I'm going to kill you all" plot.
Yeah.
And like the wrench in the whole thing though is that one of our main character that we follow wasn't supposed to go to this thing, and that throws everything off kilter with the chef and his team and everything. And the whole movie kind of revolves around like,
There was a very strict RSVP to this, and you brought a guest.
yeah, I mean, kind of. I don't want to give too much away. Like,
I was okay with murdering 6 people. 7 is just too much. That's when it gets messed up.
well, it's because okay, I don't want to give too much away. But a big chunk of this movie is just like watching it and like looking at all these nasty, dopey, like just kind of shitty people who are introduced, and wondering like, okay, what do all these people have in common? And why are they going to this thing? And why is it going to turn? Because I was, you know, told ahead of time it's going to be a murder thriller. I'm like, okay, when's the shoe going to drop? Like, how is this all fit in with the murder plot? And then, you know, you watch how it all unfolds, and you're like, this was a weird movie, but I kind of liked it. Yeah, and like it just kind of has big giant commentary vibes about, you know, how phony a lot of. How phony people allow us to become phony ourselves. And,
Big fat
yeah,
phony.
big fat phonies. And just like how turning your passions into content can lead to you losing all passion in that creation.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
just like big themes of that.
Yeah.
And also, if a chef ever tries to kill you, order a cheeseburger. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'd recommend it. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I never would have seen it if Kelsey hadn't been like, hey babe, you want your gut? That's what Kelsey sounds like.
You know what?
She listens to this podcast. She's gonna hit me.
You know what? I actually have a fun movie to plug. That was a movie that we just watched because we wanted to watch Lissa wanted to watch a fun movie. She's like, this movie looks fun and dumb. Let's fucking throw it on. And it's got Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum, and it's called The Lost City. And Daniel Radcliffe plays the villain, and he's great, and it's funny. And
What the hell?
the premise is
There was a Carol Channing movie with Daniel Radcliffe as a main villain.
yes. Sorry,
And-
were you finished first? I didn't mean to.
No, I'm just like reviewing. Like, how did nobody hear about this?
Because no one watches things that has movie previews anymore.
Did I say Carol Channing?
Yes, you did.
Sorry.
I thought you did that intentionally.
No,
As did I. As a goof.
I meant Channing Tatum. Sorry.
He'd be real hurt. No, he laughed. So the premise of the movie is actually it's so she is a romance novelist. She was originally like a super like archaeological historian with her husband, but that didn't pay the bills. So she started writing romance novels, which took off. And then her husband died. I forget how he died.
Killed a hit and run.
Yeah, we'll just say that. We'll just say that. And she's been like off her game ever since, and like her books haven't been up to her own snuff. And
Kind of
like,
tough to write a romance book when
Yeah.
your romantic hubby's fucking dead.
Yeah, and Channing Tatum plays the guy who was the model who poses for all of the like Fabio-looking cover art on all of her romance novels, and he's big and like in her community of fans, he's like a super person of his, but in his own right.
Yeah.
A celebrity.
And she has to do all these like I don't want to do another fucking book tour kickoff with him, like coming in and being all, but like he's actually like a really nice dude. But she's super fucking jaded, and she writes the type of bodice rippers about like people going to like far off locations and having adventures, and like her protagonist gets in like Indiana Jones style situations all the time.
Is this like B-Rye, is this like a grown up version of Up?
Sort of. It pretty
Are those
much
two
is.
about to go on an adventure?
They do.
Oh my
and
God.
The two of them get sent on a thing. Daniel Radcliffe plays a he's a rich guy whose dad he should have inherited his dad's company, but his dad gave it to his little brother instead, so now he's butthurt about it and wants to like find something impressive to show dad I shouldn't have been slighted, so he wants to discover some archaeological thing that he thinks is like rumored to exist, and he wants to hire her because of her past as a archaeologist to help him find it. And he ends up kidnapping her because she doesn't want to do it.
Oh, okay. It's not like Up no more.
No, it gets real quickly turns into crime, and he goes
As
to
things
rescue
often
her.
do with Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes, and Channing Tatum insists on coming to accompany the professional like badass guy who is actually hired to rescue her. He insists on accompanying him, getting in the way a lot, and foibles ensue, and they end up having their own tropical adventure, and it's actually really cute and funny, and the writing's pretty good.
Huh.
For a normie movie, I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I heard nothing of this.
Yeah. It's
Last
called The Lost City, I think.
Last Daniel Radcliffe movie I saw was Weird.
Yeah.
The Weird Al movie.
I haven't seen that. That's supposed to be
Yeah,
good.
I want to see that.
Did we talk about this on the show, y'all?
I don't know.
It's
don't think
tough
we
keeping
did.
track of what we talk about.
Yeah, I don't think we
'cause
did.
We
That's
haven't
during the
recorded.
hiatus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I highly recommend it. It's very, very funny.
Well, you also are a super fan of Weird Al. Not that that is by any means.
Well, okay, so I'm a super fan of Weird Al, but the things that make it great are like, this is a movie that, if you're a fan of Weird Al, it was like written and directed by Weird Al. But that's the main thing that I
It
would
sounded
think.
cute.
It's funny because it's like this is definitely a jab at biopic movies. The whole movie is making fun of how biopic movies work.
That's funny.
And that's why Daniel Radcliffe is playing Weird Al.
Right, 'cause
he's Daniel Radcliffe's fucking ripped.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I saw that movie and found out that Harry Potter's fucking packing heat. You can shred cheese on that Wingardium, I'll tell you that much.
He did that for that Equus play he was in.
You gotta get swole to fuck a horse.
Yeah.
To get bucket height. You gotta,
Come on. It's the second time you've reminded me of that.
Harry Potter is Mr.
I want to live in
Hands.
blissful ignorance, God damn it.
Harry Potter, Harry Potter, the farmhouse bucket.
Shut up.
Sorry, but no, the movie's really funny. There's this really funny joke about Michael Jackson in the movie that when I say that, you're like, oh, but I don't want to give it away if you're going to watch it because it's way better if it hits you by surprise because it's so ridiculous that you'll probably, have a good chuckle.
He's funny.
Mm-hmm. And like, the movie like it hits all the notes of these biopic movies. Like he has an unsupportive father who doesn't believe in what he's doing. He comes from a town where like all the kids are into polka music, but then all the adults think that it's wrong.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that kind of and like that's just where it starts.
That's funny.
And then like he becomes an instant success, but like not before a record label insults him. Mm-hmm. And the head of that record label is Weird Al.
That's really funny. Yeah. Self-aware shit is great.
I love it when movies are where like if there's a sequel or something that was like made years after where they'll like have the original actors in it as like
Schlubs.
the authority. Yeah, as like schlubs or like a principal or something.
Yeah.
Or like that is really funny. Just having the actual Weird Al be some asshole that puts down Weird Al.
Yeah. It's really funny too because in the scene that it happens, it's Weird Al who's the head of the record label and then like his yes man, and his yes man starts insulting Weird Al. Well, starts insulting Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al.
Yeah.
And like criticizing his music heavily, and then Weird Al, the head of the record firm, actual Weird Al is like looking uncomfortable. And like, hey man, take it easy.
That shit's great.
Yeah, the movie's really there's also this amazing scene where they go to Dr. Demento's pool party that he's having in like Southern California or whatever, and there's like all these fucking weirdo celebrities from back in the day there, played by actors of today.
Right.
So like, for instance, Andy Warhol is there, and he's played by Conan O'Brien.
That's really that's perfect.
And then what is it? Tiny Tim is there, and he's played by Dimitri Martin.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and then
I like to see Dimitri Martin getting work. He hadn't been in a lot.
And then there's some radio DJ named Wildman. I can't remember his full name, unfortunately, but he's played by Jack Black. It's just this whole wacky.
That's fun.
This whole wacky scene that occurs, and it's just a lot of fun.
I know who Dr. Demento is.
He's played by Dwayne Wade from The Office.
That's funny.
Is it Dwight? It's Dwight.
Dwight
from The Office.
So yeah, that's good. That's a good Dr. Demento. So my brain, I know who Dr. Demento is, but my brain still.
Who is Dr. Demento?
He's a DJ.
Yeah, he was an old.
Oh,
okay.
He was an old timey. Not old timey, but back in the 80s, he was a radio DJ.
Your dad listened to him.
Yeah, exactly. Your dad. I believe he was one of the guys that helped launch Frank Zappa's career, but I could be wrong.
That sounds right.
I could be wrong.
My brain pictured Dr. Disrespect, the mustache streamer who fucking goes into the bathroom and gets his channel banned.
Oh, Dr. Disrespect.
It's funny.
All the times they are a-changing, indeed.
You've mentioned Jack Black, and that reminded me about the Mario movie.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Open the gates!
I keep seeing the trailers, and like they look good. This movie looks like it's going to be cute and
They
fun.
just get Charles Martinet to do it.
Exactly. Like when they fucking said it's going to be Chris Pratt, I'm like,
Who
all
wants
right.
that?
I'm going to give him a chance. I'm not just going to assume right off the bat that he can't do it because I don't know. He's done voice acting before. He was in the Lego movie.
Yeah.
It should be Charles Martinet or somebody that is more suited for this, but I'm going to give him a chance. And then every single trailer that has come out, I've gotten more and more mad at that casting decision. Why the fuck did they do Chris Pratt? He sounds like shit! He sounds so bad. It's pathetic. Why did they just get fucking Charles Martinet to do it? He doesn't have to do his woohoo Mario voice. He could do something different. if they think that's too high pitched and grating or something, like
That's fucking
he's
Mario.
a fucking voice actor.
It's also
he knows what he's doing.
He did Parthenax in Skyrim.
He did do Parthenax in Skyrim, which is hilarious and true.
He went.
Oh, Dovahkiin, Suma Akmara. You did not come for Tingvat with an old Dova.
Oh, look, a golden coin.
I'm just so mad.
In the
I
trailer, I really liked the little bit of Luigi we got.
yes, like
a movie
everyone
about
else
him.
is good or fine. Like Jack Black sounds good. He's dipping into Jim Cummings a little
bit.
Is he Bowser?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's Bowser.
He's that's
And-
perfect.
and
Yeah.
Charlie Day as Luigi.
It's kind of a match made in heaven.
Is very good. He's got a very good voice for this kind of
I
character.
can see that. I can see that. I can see
It's
that.
just like, why they fucking
And
do
then,
Chris Pratt? I'm so
and then
angry
Princess
about
Peach's lady.
No, it's just the thing is, why the fuck? So it doesn't matter if the suits don't like that Charles Martinet is high pitched. That's fucking Mario. That's
Yeah.
been Mario for 30 fucking years. When
Yeah.
people think Mario, that's what they fucking picture. Why are you having Chris Pratt do that?
Because the parents think that Chris Pratt is funny. They
Chris
like,
Pratt's not even popular anymore, is
No.
he? Is anyone going to be like, oh man, I can't wait to see that new Chris Pratt piece? No,
the
nobody
parent-
gives a shit.
the parents want to go to the movie theater and see the movie where he wakes the lady up in the space pod and dooms her to an existence.
Oh
of pain.
God.
Oh, I mean, but it's a romantic comedy, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Except it's not, because who the fuck idea was that? Shame on you. Sorry.
rapist.
Yeah, a space rapist.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. No, sorry. Yeah. It's a tough sell. I'm probably gonna I'm probably not gonna pay a ticket to watch it.
What I'm gonna wait for is for people to hire Charles Martinet on Fiverr to redub all of Mario's shit, and then they'll stitch that together and make an actual
They'll make
Mario cut.
what Mario as he should have been.
they'll make Super Mario Brothers. They'll make Super Mario Brothers the recobbled cut.
Yeah. Hell, I would be better with. I would be even happier with the guy that did the voice in Hotel Mario.
I fucking love that, actually.
There's
Luigi, we gotta go save the kingdom. You go to hell before you die.
Captain Lou Albano's dead. We can't get him on Fiverr. We have to
There's,
get him on Sixer because he's in hell.
Spectral, or I don't know. There's these audio files that exist of the original voice actors of Mario and Luigi in the Hotel Mario bit, where Luigi goes, "You are a gay motherfucker," and then Mario goes, "Look, look, some people call me gay. I just say I'm happy. Look, I sucked dick one time, okay? One time."
You suck one guy's dick and everyone's calling you gay.
And look, if they'll record that, then surely he will be available to redub an entire movie
Yeah.
for, I don't know,
Pennies on the dollar.
pennies, because
For penis on the dollar.
this is the internet, so it's either going to be nothing or it's going to be some fanatic, extremely devoted freak that's going to pay $30,000.
Yeah.
It'll be like Kickstarter. I mean, like, get the Kickstarter to pay the Hotel Mario guy to redub the Mario movie. Number 15.
Can I
Chris Pratt Mario.
can I before we end the episode, I want to delve into my psyche a little bit.
Oh,
All right.
goodness.
Lay it on us.
I said $30,000. That is based off of a specific number. There is a streamer named Finister, and
Chucky Finister?
I think it's just Finister. It's got like ones and shit. I don't know. Point is, he is a streamer that for a while now has been doing what he calls Girl Month, where he dresses and presents as female for his entire life, and he's paid a lot because he's paid a lot to do this, because apparently one guy paid him like $30,000
Jesus.
to keep it going for like another year or something, and he looks fucking gorgeous. He's so pretty. And I hate it. I'm just so jealous. And I'm like,
Wow.
fucking, I'm sitting here being a girl for free. I could be getting paid for it.
Looking good doing it.
That's my rant. Nobody's paying me enough money.
That's okay.
To be a girl.
Yes.
Here's the...
Just in general.
Ada, shh, it's fine. Here's your grape-flavored chapstick that you like. Here it is.
Uh-huh.
Just use that. Just calm down, sweetie. Okay. See, she's calming right down.
She's eating it.
Oh, I laced it.
Oh, that was smart.
I put shoelaces in it.
Gonna have to keep that one in the old dad bag for future time. Taylor,
Ada slept so hilariously.
Taylor, I think we better call Poison.
Oh no, that's just normal.
She always does that?
Yeah, when she sleeps on the couch, she makes night terrors too.
Spiders.
No,
That's a good dream.
No, you're just thinking of the Italian. She's dreaming of the Italian restaurant where if you don't tip your waitress, you turn into a spider. Did you know you could tip cows in Fallout 3?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, if you crouch near a Brahmin and press the action button, you'll push the cow
That's
over.
fucking great.
Yeah, it's awesome. I found that out recently.
That's awesome. Why don't more games do shit like that?
I know, right? Oh, Ada died.
I guess we should have called Poison Control.
She became a tombstone. It was really fast.
Just put her hand in some warm water and it just killed her instead of her peeing.
Oh no, you could put her skeleton in a bathtub and put in water and she'll just inflate, kind of like one of those bath toys where you get the tiny alligator and it turns into a bigger alligator.
She just turns into a giant foam skeleton. It's all slimy.
Yeah, she turns into a Home Depot skeleton. That's how they get them. That's how they get the Home Depot skeleton.
It's worth the money.
I don't know how to end this episode. Help!
It's over.
Yay!
Now even you know I am a menace. I hand you the secrets to save the entire human race and the entire universe.